Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Chilltown Hoops. I'm your host, Jermaine. The youngsters call me OG. My friends call me J-Dub. Let's get to it. So I got posed with a question, which was, what makes Tim Duncan better than Kevin Garnett? And take accolades off the table. You just want to look at a basketball player. You want to walk into a gym and see Tim Duncan and see Kevin Garnett and go, that's a better basketball player, or that's a better basketball player. The reason why you want to take accolades off the table is because it's not close. Tim Duncan is a 15-time All-NBA performer. Tim Duncan is a 2-time league MVP. Tim Duncan is a 15-time All-League defender. Tim Duncan is a 3-time Finals MVP. So, the accolades don't match up with Kevin Garnett's. So, the question that I have, which is posed to you, what makes Garnett a better player than Tim Duncan? Because if we're just going off of players, the numbers are pretty even. You know, head to head, Garnett is 20-11 against Tim Duncan. Garnett is almost 20-12 against Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan is 20-11 against him. They met twice in the playoffs. They both are around 21-12-4 against each other. So, in terms of a head-to-head matchup, these guys are pretty close when it comes to the numbers. Kevin Garnett, you can make the argument, well, he's a better rebounder than Tim Duncan. Well, no, he's not really, because Tim Duncan is 6th all-time in rebounding. Garnett is 9th. Well, he's a better rim protector. He's a better defender than Tim Duncan because he was the Defensive Player of the Year. That is correct. He was the Defensive Player of the Year. Tim Duncan is also an 8-time first-team All-League defender, 15 times overall. Garnett is also a 8-time first-team All-League defender, 9 times overall. But we're going to relax with the accolades, right? Even though it's difficult to leave that out, because my accolades, my awards, are a result of what my skill set and stats have produced. This is what I earned. We can't say that I'm a valedictorian. You can't throw out the fact that I'm a valedictorian because I got all A's, and you want to throw all of that out. The reason why I'm a valedictorian is because I got all A's. And we can't discount that. Now, Kevin Garnett, I think he was a better athlete than Tim Duncan. I think he was a little more agile. I think Tim Duncan was smarter. I think Tim Duncan had more control of his emotions. And I think that helped him tremendously. But I think the difference in this was the San Antonio Spurs, the environment and the unit that they built around Tim Duncan in order for him to be successful, as opposed to the unit and the environment that they built around Kevin Garnett in order for him to be successful. You know, there was a level of sustainability with Tim Duncan. Him being with Tony Parker. Him being with Manu Ginobili for over 10 years. And that trust that they had for each other. Kevin Garnett was in Minnesota for 12 years. And there wasn't a lot of continuity there. There wasn't a lot of stability there. Terrell Brandon, Wally Zerbiak, Tom Gugliotta, who was really good, losing Marbury. So there wasn't really a lot of stability in Minnesota. But Garnett continued to produce what he was producing. There's also luck involved in this too. And I've said this in the past that had Kobe and Shaq been able to hold it together, I don't know if we'd be talking about Tim Duncan the way we talk about him today. But that did work out in Tim Duncan's favor. So when you talk about Tim Duncan as a rebounder, when you talk about Tim Duncan as a defender, when you talk about Tim Duncan as a low post threat, as the consummate team guy, as a leader, the numbers look even, but ultimately he gets the edge over Kevin Garnett. So in terms of stability, I want to segue into this. So I was watching Chicago and Miami in the preseason, and everybody's pretty excited about what Justin Fields looked like. And I liked what I saw in him too. He looked pretty poised in the pocket. He looked pretty knowledgeable of the playbook. Just so far in this one preseason, he looked pretty knowledgeable in the playbook. He looked like he knew where he wanted to go. He wasn't staring down cornerbacks and giving plays away. His mobility in the pocket was good. His ability to get rid of the football was even better. The thing that I'm concerned with him, and we can't forget this, is this was against second and third unit guys. So I don't want to jump the gun on Justin Fields just yet and throw him out there. Now, if he's ready come week one and he's better than Andy Dalton come week one, then absolutely. We can't waste any time with this guy if he's ready. But I don't want to throw him out there just for the sake of him being a first round pick and we got to rush him. Because I think a lot of quarterbacks get ruined that way. Plenty of quarterbacks get ruined that way, in my opinion. I think that quarterback battle in New Orleans, it's going to heat up. But Jameis Winston looks like he's a better quarterback than Taysom Hill. He just does. And he's going to make mistakes, and those are things that you're going to have to live with. You're going to have to live with him. But the question that needs to be answered with him is, can we sustain whatever we're doing with the mistakes that he's making? Are the mistakes that he's making, are they going to kill us? Him throwing an interception, is that going to kill us? Is Jameson going to fumble the ball at a crucial time in the game? Because we know that he's going to make mistakes. That's just part of who he is. And if he's going to be your starting quarterback, those are things that you're going to have to accept with him. Now we can't revamp the offense completely, but we can tailor it around him. And can we eat the mistakes that he makes and still be successful? That's the question with him. Because I think Hill is a gimmick quarterback. And I don't think that you're going to win with that. Absolutely not. I think that he's a solid football player. But as a quarterback, I think Jameson is better. Now, from what I saw in Jacksonville, I'll tell you what, man. I do think that they have their quarterback of the future. I do believe that. The question that needs to be answered is what are they going to build around him? That's the $1 million question. What are they going to build around this guy? Are they going to get him the wide receivers that he needs? Are they going to get him the running game that he needs? I think Urban Meyer is a great coach, and I think he'll be really good on the pro level. And I think he'll be really good for what they're doing in Jacksonville. I think Tim Tebow is a gimmick. I don't think that he's going to last long there. But we'll see. We'll absolutely see. So I'm interested to hear from you guys. I'm interested to hear, number one, what makes Kevin Garnett better than Tim Duncan? Because the burden of proof, we've already seen what the accolades have. We've already seen Tim Duncan and we've seen his accolades. So what makes Kevin Garnett better than Tim Duncan? So I'm interested to hear from you guys. So till next time, guys, you know where to find me. Take it light, but take it.